Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to attempt to try to fix my hedge trimmer attachment that came with the Vevor 6-in-1 multi trimming tool. I picked this thing up and I took it out and started using it, and I hit a piece of metal and my blades just stopped working. So this thing here, man, it works great, but it stopped working. I can't get the blades to move. So I'm gonna try to just attempt to fix this myself. I don't know if I can go inside of the mechanism and try to figure out what's going on with it. So in this video, I'm gonna try to see if I could actually fix this thing. And I'm gonna show you that it doesn't even move. I'm gonna start up the weed eater and show you that the blade will not move. And then I'm going to attempt to try to get this thing fixed. So let's get started. This will be the first start of the day. I'm gonna choke it, lift up on the choke, and I'm gonna crank it and show you that the blades will not even spin. So I'm gonna turn it on and try to crank this thing. Here we go. I'm giving it gas, but as you can see, the blades will not move. It's almost like something is stuck. So, it's like it's stuck. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. You know, I actually removed the pole and put it back on. I tried to take some grease and grease these fittings. I got some grease fittings right here. I took my grease gun here, and as you can see, I got some grease fittings here on the side and on the top. I tried to grease the fittings. Nothing seems to work. So I'm just gonna attempt to disassemble this thing, and hopefully I can figure out what's going on with it. In the meanwhile, if I can fix it, no big deal. But if I can't, I'm gonna see if Vevor can just send me a replacement. So that's what I'm doing here in this video. One of the first things I actually tried to do, I tried to loosen these bolts up here on the bottom. I have some, this is 8mm wrenches. I just tried to loosen up those bolts. I thought maybe that I could try to loosen these and hopefully that would have taken care of my problem. That didn't work. I sprayed PB Blaster all down through the blades. It just won't move. So it's almost like something is broken or stuck, or I don't know what seems to be going on with it. I just know it's not working. I'm gonna get an Allen key and take off. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. I'm gonna pull that plate off and see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, the size I'm using is a 3mm. So I'm just gonna take these little 3mm bolts out the back. See if I can open this thing up and determine what's going on with it. The bolt's not really tight, so that's a good thing. And this will be the first time I've ever tried this. Most people actually try to send it back and see if they can get another one, but I sent Vevor an email through their support and I haven't heard anything back. It said I would hear something back within 24 hours, but I haven't heard anything. It's been a couple of days. So I just can't keep waiting on them. I hate to buy another attachment. only use this thing for one day. And it's already stopped working. And I want to be real careful taking this plate off because I don't know what's underneath and what it looks like. Five bolts. So total was 7 bolts that I need to take out. I don't know if this thing is under pressure or what. So now it's starting to come off using the vice grips. Okay, we're going to set all those to the side. And this will be the first time I've ever done this, so I don't even know what it looks like on the inside. Got a plate. Some kind of diaphragm. A gasket. I'll try to see if I can squeeze this blade back and see what happens. So we have this little part here. So I can get the blade to move up and down. Why is this thing not turning? It's like a little cushion there. I don't know if this... Well, we do know that it moves. So I'm going to put this back. I'm going to try to crank it back up. If it doesn't move, I'm going to have to see if I can get past this gear. I'm going to try to take that gear out. So I'm going to put back these little screws. So the blade does go back and forth. The question is, why is the mechanism not? It's not moving. I'm not going to put all the screws back through. I just want to put the plate back down. Just going to put a couple more screws back through, and then I'm going to connect it back to the weed eater. Try to start it up and just see if that helped any. If not, I'm going to have to take that gear out. I'm going to put one more screw back in. Okay, I temporarily put the plate back on. I did get the blade to move. I'm gonna crank it up and see if it'll make the blade move. If not, I'm gonna have to go back in and see if I can take the gear out. Push the pin back in. I'm gonna lock it. And I'm going to attempt to crank it up and see if it'll move. I'll sit that down and I'm gonna crank this thing up. Here we go. Turn it on. Pull my working now. Spray some lubricant. Looked inside. I took my tool in my hand and just kind of moved things around, and it started working. Really, really weird. I'm gonna disassemble this thing again. I'm gonna take it off the weed eater. This was the first time that I opened up this plate. I'm going to take this little screw that looks kind of stripped. See if I can tap it down in there. And that was really weird. I don't know if I tripped some kind of mechanism or what, but it just stopped working. I'm gonna put back this last screw and tighten down those little bolts on the blades. So now I got everything working. I put the bolts back here on the plate, tighten the 3 bolts back down. I'm going to connect it back to the weed eater, make sure it's verified that it's working. I'm gonna pump a little more grease inside these grease fittings, and that's gonna do it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit of grease to these grease fittings. Add some more grease to the second grease fitting. This is going to complete my video. So far, everything is working. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to put it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys out here a little bit later, out here in the Caliente garage.